It's the 2K Game Show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in Round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. Checking out Cleveland, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit, Ernie. Crush their spirit. Get on the attack and make them start to lose their confidence. Defense will play a huge role tonight.
The tip coming up shortly. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
Taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
You're really in excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expect it to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look.
So here's Miami's starting group.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. Won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Green. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Jordan the screen. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
The drive by Jordan. There's the dish to play. He feeds it to Whiteside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
So he gets them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Green. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. 6 points for free.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Clancy, no good from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
It's deflected. Here's Bollides. Off target at the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 4. to the middle. Here's Green, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Right side, good. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Miami has possession following the score by Cleveland. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Lopez. Green against Jordan. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Freak number 1.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Boy, I really like an off guard who shares the ball as well as he does. I mean, that's an invaluable piece to their puzzle, and that's the kind of flexibility they get by having him on their roster.
To Randall. Soft touch off the glass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Back to Love. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Smart's checked in for Irving. And Miami also making a switch. Kelly's checked in. Here's Mack. Right wing. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. In the corner, Winslow with it.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
They swipe it.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Mack. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Randall a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mack. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him wave after wave, and it really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. There's a screen. Now the pass to Matt. Down low. Winslow.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
Cleveland leading by 4. Love outside. Outside, Green. So it's the Cavaliers now. 6 to shoot. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Smart passes to Green. And another miss by Cleveland. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Randall. To the wing right side. Pass to Kelly. All sorts of time. He squares up and sinks it. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Matt. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Collison in for Smart. He's perfect from the line this time. Collison kicks to Green. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
14 feet away, and that's off the glass and in. He has 5.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Come on with it, with it. Come on with it, with it. Me and you getting it on, don't even go there. Come on with it, with it. Come on with it, with it.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
The Heat shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, they've got Winslow. Whiteside is out there with Jordan. And it's Blair in at the power forward position. No one near Smith as he lets it go. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Whiteside, a screen on Collison. Passes it to Whiteside. Outside for Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit. And Cleveland will come the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Miami trailing. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
That gives them the lead. Jordan's got 5 points so far.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Blair, the screen. Left side, Jordan. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And good on the basket. Book it. Irving's got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he sinks the second. Cavaliers leading. Lopez outside. Feeds to Irving. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, good, Irving. The Heat trail by 5. Kicks it to Jordan. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Clancy. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Irving dishes to Smart. Lopez a screen. Now here's Smart, guarded by Jordan. 4 on the clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Clancy covered by Irving. Blair a screen on Irving. Here's Clancy. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
And it's the Heat on the break. Lopez with the steal. That's good. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Jordan. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Tries again, and it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's Irving. He's got 9. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Heat making a switch here. The Heat trail by 3. Blair a screen on Irving. Stolen away. To the inside. Here's Hansen. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. And he recovers it. He kicks it to Smart. Lopez a screen. Cleveland moving it around. Here's the screen. Smart passes to Hansen. Shot clock at 6. At the teardrop, Smart misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Mack, good on the 13-footer. Mack's got his first points in this one.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second hook. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Collison comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Collison with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Lopez a screen. There's the feed to Love. And stolen by Blair. Now here's Randall. Randall a screen on Collison. The dish to Kelly. From outside the arc. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. It's Collison top of the key. now. Here's Smart. D right on him. Out of bounds. Takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith's checked in for Lopez, and it's Green in for Marcus Smart. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Doubled by Collison. It's stolen by Green. Shot to end this cold run. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Plenty of space. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Collison, no good.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Green after the Heat pick up 2. Off target from three-point range. Kelly inside. Guarded by Green. And that one's good. Kelly.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And we're through the first half of basketball here in what's been a good one. Heat lead by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
I don't think there's some magic answer to that. Defense aren't exactly a puzzle there's a solution to. Sometimes all you can do is hoist it up and hope it goes in. Right now, they just aren't falling for us.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say, because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. Let's not mess around. We got a chance to lock this series up right here. Now let's do it.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Green in a two-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here is Irving. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Pocket four, and it's slammed in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Green. 19 points in the game, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Blair. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Irving kicks to Lopez. Miami grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clancy covered by Irving. And a wide open look for Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Green kicks to Love. Off target from three-point range. The Heat leading by 5. Over to the left wing. Foul the defense. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Here's the 2K leaderboard to show us the top defenders from the regular season. These are the steal leaders. Freak number 1. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving kicks to Green. Lets it go from 11, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Heat making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Here's Green. Here's Irving. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Clancy is covered by Irving. They grab their own miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Doyle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that court. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Whiteside, good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Irving double team. Green, no luck.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 13 points and 5 assists. This game is all about him right now.
Full domination mode, guys.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Good on both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Right side a screen. Winslow dishes to Whiteside. 5 to shoot. Here's Clancy. And that one is hammered home.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Kyrie Irving. The drive by Jordan. Great D that time from Love.
Not sure what he's thinking right there. Only need one move on your way to the rim, not multiple moves.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work there.
And Miami has possession. It's a one-point game. Whiteside the pass to Winslow. Whiteside sets the bid for Winslow. Off the pick. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Winslow. And that's 17 points now in the game for Hassan Whiteside. Irving drives in, and he gets the bucket.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Dishes it to Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook. The shot misses, and Cleveland will come the other way.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And so here is Miami. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside a screen. Outside Jordan. Outside a screen. Here's Clancy. Buries the long-range jumper. 7 points in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Right now, gentlemen,
they've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And the first one drops. And so, Smart nails both of them. Here's Matt. He dishes it to Kelly. It's stolen by Green. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Over to the wing. And Winslow pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Matt. Knocked loose.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Blair, the screen. They double him with Green. Here's Kelly. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Smart wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good. Smart's got 7 points. The Heat trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Matt. Blair, the screen. And Matt kicks to Blair. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Julius Randle shooting. That one on Love for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Love. And it's Collison in for Smart. 24 seconds left in the third. Green dishes to Smith.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Here's Mack. Blair up top. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
That's superb clock management there, maximizing every second of the clock in that situation. Well done.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one in the NBA playoffs. Cavalier shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. You've got Shelvin Mack. He's out there with Jordan. And it's Randall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Miami trailing. Here's Mack. Blair, the screen. Doubled by Collison. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Green. And there's Darren Collison on the assist by Green. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Clock is at 3. Blair can't hit. Cleveland leading by 4. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Lopez. And stolen by Blair. Lopez with the steal. The pass to Green. To the paint. Lopez, no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And Randall throws it down.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
And 3 from Jordan. Count that one.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Irving passes to Green. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 7 rebounds in the game. They double him with Irving. Heat moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Whiteside. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Love kicks to Green. Back to Love. All alone. And right through it goes. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down. Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
And it's Green with the jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up a dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Offensive rebound, Randall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's been an excellent game we've seen from Julius Randall. He has 9 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love kicks to Irving, and stolen by Jordan. Randall, a screen on Irving. Jordan against Green to the right side. Picked by Randall. 5 to shoot. Back to Jordan. From deep. with the clock winding down, and the rejection by Love. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
That's good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Irving drives in, out left to the wing. Here's Doyle. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. From 15 feet away, off the left rim and out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Green, no luck.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
So they take the lead.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Cavaliers trailing. Puts it up. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Talk about a terrific game for Green. He has 23 points, and he's pickpocketed the ball 5 times. Passing and free throws, those are 2 areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
And Miami making a change here. Blair's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
With some arc, outside Jordan. Puts up a 3. Here's Clancy. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watch it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
To Jordan. Clancy, he's covered by Irving, and he hits the bucket. And the Heat lead by 1.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now, here's Green. Here's the double team from Whiteside. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, it's Cleveland. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Blair dishes to Jordan. They get the rebound. Baldini. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the 3-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And that one will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot. second free throw. And that ties the game up. And he nails the third.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
It's Jordan on the wing. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Green against Jordan. Irvin. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the middle, outside for Jordan. Connects!
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Green in the post. He's against Jordan. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
It's our time. It's our time. We are so close to closing this one out. Freak, you're the hot hand. So let's get him the ball.
Passes to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. And Blair kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Out to the right wing. Here's Bollides. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his fourth foul of the contest. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Okay, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round 1, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one in 5. Round 2 should be exciting as well.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but I don't really think it's been me that's been getting this team going. There's so many great scorers on our roster that I think almost anyone who can throw a pass can look good with the way this team finished.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Well, it's a great feeling when you're the guy that helps your team close out a series with that kind of game. You know, the way he had it go, he's got to be feeling very confident going into the conference semis. He left it all on the court tonight. He didn't look too fatigued, though. I'm sure he still has plenty left in his tank, buddy.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We look forward to seeing you for Round 2 right around the corner.